Hello everyone, this is chapter 12. I only have basically one thing that I would like you to get from this chapter, and that is the three uses of autos. Three uses of autos. Read over that chapter for yourself. This is just to introduce you to what the chapter is about and to point you to things you should focus on. You already know the English third person personal pronoun, which is he, she, it. In the possessive, it is his, her, its. Objective, him, her, it, and so on and so forth. In the Greek, the third person personal pronoun is autos. And as a third person personal pronoun, as I mentioned in chapter 11, it has gender. The only personal pronoun to have gender. Autos is masculine, aute is feminine, auto is neuter. And it is declined the same way as your 212 declension nouns that we learned very early on, the masculine, the feminine, and the neuter. So you have autos, aute, auto, he, she, it. And you in the plural again, the same pattern that you have seen so far. But I want to point out that there are three different uses. There are three uses for autos in Greek. It will not always mean he when you see it. Most of the time, it will mean he, she, or it. But there are three different ways that it is used, and I just want to introduce you to them. First, it is used as a third person personal pronoun, where you have autos, aute, auto, he, she, it. That is the first use, simply as a third person personal pronoun. Nothing to that. Simpler. And then in the plural, autoi, autai, auta is they, auton, 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 their, possessive, autois, autais, autois, to them, dative, and then autos, autas, auta, them, objective case. Used as a person personal pronouns, the function is determined by the case. The case of the pronoun will tell you what function it is having in the sentence. When it is used possessively, let's say it is used in the genitive, it will always follow the noun that it is modifying. Okay? For the gender and the number, it will always agree with the antecedent, that is the word it is standing in the place of. Now, use number two, where it begins to get tricky, is adjectival intensive. Basically, it is used as like a reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun. If you see here, you have hodawit autos. The word hodawit is a noun. Autos is a third person personal pronoun, but you cannot say David he. No, you don't say that because you already have David. So here it is used reflexively. It will be David himself. David himself. When it is used this way, it will always modify another word. Like here, autos is modifying David. It can come before or it can come after. But if it comes before, it will have to be before the article to be used intensively. Okay, you can read there how to identify it. Again, who David autos means David himself. Here are a few examples to see if you can figure it out. You see autos in the first line. Coming after Jesus, that will mean Jesus himself. You see autos coming after cosmos, it will mean the world itself. It will not be the world himself, but the world itself. The reason is in a nominative singular masculine is because it agrees with cosmos, which occurs as a masculine noun. Then you have aute he ecclesia. Aute is a feminine of autos, but it comes before the article and it still means the same thing. It will mean the church itself or the church herself. Then you have su autos leges. Su autos leges. You see the su is a second person personal pronoun. Then you have autos, meaning that the su is masculine. So, but second person pronouns don't have gender anyways, so it will be you yourself. You yourself are saying. And the last use that is least common is identical adjective to mean same. same. So you have turn, our turn, log on, turn, our turn, log on, which means the same word. Notice that the article comes before our toss or before our turn. And you have en, our te hora. The preposition en comes before our te, and then the noun that it modifies, it will be here in the same hour. In the same hour. So I think you have the idea here. If you have any confusion, go to your book, read those sections, and be able to make sure that you understand those well. Here's just a summary slide for you to read if you want to, or you can push pause and read it as long as you want. And hopefully you can make process through the vocabulary to see if you know what they mean. Vocabulary is so important. Don't get behind in it, please. That will not be helpful. Okay, take care and we'll see you in class on Friday. Bye bye.